from the far end. Certainly full of confidence. Swept well by Dipendra Singh Airi, and rightly so, gets himself 4 handsome runs there. Excellent looking shot. He loves playing the sweep shot, as Dipendra Singh Airi. Short in length. And he puts it away comfortably on the leg side.
He's put that away nicely. Ryan Burl did bowl a few overs in Bangladesh. The problem that he had, especially coming on in his first over, was the fact that he bowled too short. Again, another short delivery. When you're playing against the top players that they came against in Bangladesh and the Afghanistan batsmen, they put him away with ease. So a bit expensive. This is something that he's got to work on, I think. He's getting that length right when he first comes on to bowl, Ryan.
As well, but my God, did it turn. Spun a mile.
Short again. There's in the air. And gone. That's a good catch from Wellington Masakadza, running in from the cow corner boundary. Paras Khadka will be disappointed because this is really short. And an opportunity to score, but I think it's just held on the surface and turned again, like you were talking about the previous delivery, and that's a really smart catch from Wellington Masakadza.
Well, he was living pretty dangerously, was the captain, Paras Khadka. Not the kind of shot that he would want to get himself out in, but excellent outfield catch there by Zimbabwe. Gets them their 3rd wicket, and 38 for 3 now, and it's advantage Zimbabwe. Ryan Burl will be very lucky getting himself a wicket, and that too of the captain on what he would consider as an absolute rank long hop. And mind you, if there's anyone who would be watching this very closely, Tino, it's going to be Sandeep Lamichhane. He's going to be licking his lips.
He certainly will. That's what surprised me at the toss, when Sean Williams said that he would have bowled regardless as well. Now, it's a very dry surface, and we expected the ball to grip and turn, and I'm pretty sure because there's no grass on the surface, it's going to have quite a bit of rough created, even though it's just a 40-over game. And later on, as you say, Lamichhane is possibly going to be getting the ball to turn a fair bit as well. But an important wicket for Zimbabwe nonetheless. 38 for 3. Nepal.
We saw one debutant open the innings for Nepal. Guess what? Kushal Malla is also debuting for Nepal in this game, Tino. So exciting. Just in terms of the future of Nepal cricket, they have fantastic talent coming through the ranks.
Churning out a lot of cricketers. That's really important for any developing country. Oh, big shot. Not smart. End of the 8th, 38 for 3.
Eight overs completed, Nepal 38 for 3. You probably have to say it's advantage Zimbabwe at the moment with 2 overs left for the halfway mark. 3 crucial wickets, and that too, that of the captain, is going to give them plenty of confidence.
Another new bowler, Tino Mtombodzi, another leg spinner. Spinners are coming out of Zimbabwe. Timson Maruma, when he started his career, actually came onto the scene more as a leg spin bowler. with a really good googly as opposed to a batter. Now, obviously, picked for his exploits with the bat first. But they're roughly about the same age. There's another one, Natsai Shangwe, who's represented Zimbabwe as well. All in the same age group. It's rather surprising to find so many young leg spinners sprouting out at Zimbabwe at that time, when in particular, there weren't very many others in the country in the national team. Graham Creamer, of course, will be the last world-class leg spinner you could refer to from Zimbabwe.
It almost feels like there's something in the pitch for everybody, for the leg spinner, the off spinner, the medium pacers as well. We saw plenty of bounce, pace and swing for the fast bowlers, and obviously plenty of spin on offer as well for the spinners. And even from the batsman's perspective, if they hang in there, they certainly can play through the line, and there is value for their shots as well. All in all, a good pitch, you'd have to say.
Cut away. Just be the one to the man on the extra cover boundary. Yeah, the seamers have certainly got the ball to come onto the bat. Saw some good bounce when Nepal Vs ZImbabwe tried to bowl the shorter balls. My real concern is just how much will it be turning in that second innings. We talk about T20 pitches being more batsman friendly and not doing too much with the ball and not changing so much because it's such a short game. But definitely, I think some concern in terms of the ball turning off the surface. Good effort from Tendai Chatara, definitely saving a couple of runs for Zimbabwe there.
What's interesting to note is both the spinners and the medium pacers have decided to go short rather than full. Could that also be because of the very short straight boundaries as well? Because you don't want to be bowling full and giving easy opportunities for the batsman to play straight.
I'd have to agree with that. Those dimensions is something that all the teams so far have been talking about. End of the 9th over, 41 for 3 Nepal. And that's definitely something that would be in the back of the bowler's mind. If they're going to get boundaries, rather let them get those boundaries square of the wicket, where you've got a bit more protection in terms of distance to the boundary. Because even if you've got the long on and the long off back on the boundary, if the batsman backs himself and gets a good connection, he can clear the boundary comfortably.
Just a little bit about this Nepal team, Tino. We noticed plenty of this during the Everest Premier League as well. They have this tendency to produce quite literally a factory of spinners, especially left-arm spinners. Having said that, they have, I'm going to come back to you right after this delivery, Ryan Burl to continue from the far end.
Adventurous.
Very adventurous. And value for money. No fielder there, gets himself 4 runs. Excellent shot from the vice captain, Dipendra Singh Ivory there. Another look at it. Comes around for the switch hit, makes good contact. Nobody in the boundary line, 1 bounce over the boundary. 4 valuable runs into the 40s.
Good comeback from Ryan Burl.
Coming back to what I was saying, Tino, especially the Nepal team, they have fantastic coming through the ranks, spinners and medium pacers as well. But it's the batting department that probably needs a little more application then. He tries that again. And guess what? 4 more. Very, very interesting tactics here from Dipendra Singh Ivory. Another switch hit, another boundary. And this is going to make the captain think, will Sean Williams change his field? 2 switch hits have resulted in 2 boundaries.
Wow, that's obviously a shot that he plays well. The one before this, he went up and over that man at backward point. This time, along the ground. Value for his shots. And this time, he plays the conventional sweep. And that's gone for 4 as well. So Ryan Burl just taking a bit of stick here. But definitely doesn't mind playing the crossbat shots to the spinners. Played the reverse twice, this time conventional sweep, nobody back at Deepak with square, and gets another boundary.
Yeah, Dipendra Singh Airi looking very, very confident. 20 of just 13 deliveries. He got off the mark with a confident looking sweep shot. And with 3 boundaries in this over, he's making Sean Williams and Ryan Burl think they need to think fast, because much better. Just the single on this occasion. And it's already 13 off this over with 1 delivery left. It's the batting department that Nepal have struggled in the recent past. They seem to have plenty of options with the ball. And it's opportunities like this, in tournaments like this, that give the batsmen enough to do and give the confidence to the bowlers that we can do it with the bat as well. Off the back foot to the sweeper cover fielder. Just one off the last ball, right at the halfway mark. 10 overs completed. Nepal 55 for 3. Sean Williams. Big hit, big hit. Has that cleared the boundary line? There's 2 fielders there. Wicket number 4 for Zimbabwe. Excellent catch in the deep. They've taken their catches, and this time it was Wellington Mazakatsa not making any mistake. Kushal Malla. That was the long side off the ground. He had to connect well to clear the boundary. Couldn't do that on this occasion. And it's wicket number 4 right at the halfway mark for Zimbabwe. And Zimbabwe continue to dominate the little that we've seen in match number 1 of the Singapore Tri-Nations T20I, brought to you by Instarem. It's going to be Sandeep Jora, the new batsman for Nepal, 55 for 4 into the 11th over. Captain Sean Williams picks up a wicket in his first delivery in his 2nd over. A left-handed Kushal Malla was hoping to clear the deep mid-wicket region, only to find Wellington Mazakatsa. Excellent catch. Another sweep. Thankfully no fielder there, and Sandeep Jora starts off with 2 runs. Zimbabwe have been right on the buzzer with the ball in hand, and they've been excellent on the field as well. And they've been rewarded with 4 wickets, 57 for 4 now into the 11th over. He's been the standout for Nepal as Dipendra Singh Airi. Very fortunate on this occasion. He missed that off strike, and that brings Sandeep Jora on strike for the first time.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go up and over again, and possibly just lifted the head and keep his eyes on the ball for as long as he possibly could have. That's probably why he didn't get bat onto ball. Sandeep Jora at the crease. Wonderfully bowled by Sean Williams. has that ability to get the ball to turn, whether he's given it air or not. And that's what makes him so difficult to face sometimes. And then he's got one that slides onto the bat as well.
Sandeep Johra made his debut for Nepal earlier this year against UAE. Certainly can hit the ball a long way, and they will need him to bat right up till the very end if Nepal will have to put up a competitive total, because right now it certainly is Zimbabwe with the advantage. We're coming to the end of the 11th over, 59 for 4 now. And barring Dipendra Singh Airi's innings, Nepal have been pretty ordinary with the bat this evening.
This is better. This is much better. When they're not able to get the boundaries that they're looking for, make sure that you get yourself to the other side. Those singles count. End of the 11th, 60 for 4.
Very quick look once again at the scorecard for Nepal. Debutant Ishan Pandey could only manage the 4 runs. Flashed hard at a ball outside off stump. Unfortunately went down the throat of third man. The captain Paras Kadka flashed at 1 too many. Was lucky enough to get 18 runs. Arif Sheikh looked pretty decent for his 8. An excellent catch by Wellington Mazakatsa. And Dipendra Singh Airi, well, he's been the standout for Nepal. 25 of 17. He's been sweeping and sweeping comfortably. He's going to be on strike over number 11, and it's going to be Wellington Mazakatsa to continue for the first time from the far end. Good figures so far. 7 for 1 in the 2 overs that he's bowled. Down the track. They pinch a single. It's a very good bowling from the Zimbabwean spinner Sean Williams, the captain from the pavilion end, and now Mazakatsa from the far. There in and thereabouts at the off-stump mark, so you want to make the batsman play. Any mistake from the batsman?
Talking about the Zimbabwean spinners and doing well, the left-arm spinners in particular. Wellington Mazakatsa, very adept in this version of the game. Gets through his overs quickly. Quite often gets the batsman to hit the ball where he wants him to, which means a lot less in terms of boundaries. And again, just holding in the Sean Williams at cover. But before you know it, he's bowled 4 or 5 balls in the over. You guys haven't got a boundary. A couple of singles. And quite often, because of that, creates pressure for the batsman. And often the other end is where the wickets come from.
We're into the 12th over, just 1 delivery left in the 12th over, 63 for 4 Nepal. Short ball, a miss from the keeper. And we're lucky enough to get 4 runs, Nepal. We come to the end of the 12th over, and Nepal lucky enough to get 4 runs there, 67 for 4, with Dipendra Singh Airi batting on 27. They still have Karan Casey in the ranks, and he can talk it, mind you. He can certainly hit the long ball. And we saw him do plenty of that in the Everest Premier League late last year. Karan Casey can strike it at a good rate. second half of the innings, Karan Casey will certainly be itching to get out to the center. But they still have to contend with Sean Williams and Mazakatsa, who've been bowling some fantastic overs of spin.
Low down the game. Low down the game. Can sound keep low down. A little bit more. A little bit more down. No, down. More.
Nepal will be hoping that Dipendra Singh can bat through these next few overs. Gone down for the sweep shot again. Quicker delivery from Sean Williams, and really was just a case of helping that ball on its way. Sandeep Johra. Sean Williams looking to fire this one in. Looked like he had already decided he was going to play the sweep shot inside the line of the ball and just help that on its way to the boundary.
That's the 5th boundary he's got himself by playing the sweet shot. Really has been a Dipendra Singh Irie show all through this evening for Nepal. Sean Williams has been happy to pretty much bowl it there and thereabouts of the off, and he's hoping that the batsmen commit the mistake.
I think the case has been for the Zimbabwean bowlers, the fact of just getting the ball in the right area, because the batsmen are trying to get boundaries. You'll be disappointed with that one. Wellington Masakadza, he's normally got really good hands. That, just as I was talking about, the fact that they just keep the ball in the right area for long enough. The Nepal batsmen are looking to get after them. And once you bowl 2 or 3 dots in the over, you know that something is bound to give from the Nepal batsmen. It's an opportunity there to get the 5th wicket. They'll be disappointed. Zimbabwe.
That was exactly what happened on this occasion. A couple of dot balls, and Sandeep Johra was looking for that expansive shot. Unfortunately, Sean Williams not getting the kind of support that he would have liked. Wellington Mazakatsa should have taken that, and that should have been wicket number 5 for Zimbabwe. 13 overs completed, 7 to go. Nepal 74 for 4. So there's obviously Karan Casey, the wicketkeeper Vinod Bandari, Sompal Kami, talented all-rounder, a spinning sensation, Sandeep Lamichhane. And you certainly want to watch out for Avinash Bora. He is the Lasit Malinga of Nepal cricket. Slingy action, loves bowling those Yorkers, and someone that the Zimbabwean top order will have to watch out for.